do it with intensity or not at all.
Intensity Podcast. I'm your host, Hans the Hammer Hartleben. Welcome back, folks, and thank you for following the podcast. If you love this stuff, I'm asking you to review it and share it. What do you guys think of the new studio, huh? Stepping up our game here at Intensity Studios. For you, you deserve it. You deserve better, and we're here to provide that for you. If you can't do anything else and you're too lazy, at least give me that 5-star. Shout-outs. Milwaukee, where you at? How you doing? Chicago. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Woo! Hell yeah! Some of our top listeners, cities in the United States. I'm not talking about Germany. We got Germany involved. We got Mexico involved. We got Egypt involved. And today, I want to talk to you a little bit about looking the part, acting the part, and being the part. Today's episode is all about professionalism. Not just acting professional, but looking the part, like I said, and owning it wholeheartedly. Because here's the truth. You can't demand respect if you show up looking like you just rolled out of bed. You can't expect trust if you're always running late or half committed. You know the people? This is a habitual thing some of these people have going on. And I do think they wonder why it's not happening. Why it's not happening to them or for them. They deserve more. But they're not putting it out there. They're showing up with the wrinkled shirt and late. There's a difference. It matters. Pieces of the puzzle. Whether you're building a brand or a business, you just got to level up. Visuals are important. Had a guy come out to the house. I'm looking at this epoxy stuff for the garage, and I guess it's polyurethane this guy does. I've been through a few of these people, okay? And I'm really easy to please. I'm not that hard to figure out. I just want sharp individuals to shoot me straight. And that seems like it's hard to come by. Okay, so I've gotten a couple. I saw a guy was doing this on Facebook. Shoot him a message. Bunch of broken texts. You know, it's these people that are always doing this stuff on the side. The side hustles. I do that and that and then this, and you kind of know them, so you think, well, I don't know. What do you think? They're going to do a better job for you? Because that's bullshit. We all know that ain't going to happen. If anything, they're going to do worse. They're going to show up late. The quote's not going to be any less. I guess, we're loyal people. We're genuinely, instinctively loyal people. So we want to reach out to those who we know. But back and forth tax, I give, here's the square footage, 700 square feet. Thread. How many square feet is it? It's still 700. Oh, where do you want this done? Still at my garage in Plover, Wisconsin. I mean, how much are you going to put up with this? Then they're wondering why they're not getting business. I went through this one. I had a job to do with this one guy. Well, but anybody, I was going through this one guy, trying with him. By the end of 50 back and forths, I still don't know if he's going to do the fucking job. LOLs and stuff like that. I just can't deal with it. I want a pro. Yeah, I'll pay more. Everybody will. It's usually not even that much more. So anyways, the guy shows up at the house, polo shirt, fired up, laying out all the samples. Here's the colors. This other guy couldn't, it's acting. God, I get frustrated, excuse me, but tried to get a window from one guy. He thought that was a crazy question for me to ask for. I just want a picture of what it's going to look like. What is the window going to look like in the house, on the house? I see these, I watch these commercials, you know, design and 3D, you know, all these programs. They sit down with you smiling, and he gives me a price. There it is. That's it. Triple pane, double pane. I don't know. It's like I was bothering him to ask him for a freaking photo. Hey, nope, you're out. I'm not doing it anymore, guys. The professionals are going to win. The ones who look the part, act the part, show up. Everybody else is out. That's what happens in the big city. You got to grind. You got to outshine those competitors, or you're going to fall off. You're going to die. And you say, I used to do that. I used to do this. So anyways, he looked the part, he acted the part, he broke it down, had his computer, had, like I said, had the samples, quick, bam, 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 what he said he did. Here's the link. I'm going to send you a link. How many times people say, oh, I'm going to be sending you a link on that, and we're going to do all this. Nothing, no link. Hey, I didn't get a link yet. Oh, I'll send that tonight. First thing, right when I get back home, I'm at a baseball game. I don't give a flying fuck where you're at, okay? You said you're going to send a link 3 hours ago. Oh, I'm sorry, and I got a fishing trip. Why would I care what you're doing? Watch this, though. Watch this. Mathematical equation. They start giving you 1 or 2 excuses, you're going to hear about 40 of them. Yes, everybody makes mistakes. Wow, I totally forgot to do that. That's what I say. I'm going to do it right now. And then guess what? In 2.4 seconds, they have the link. So let's break it down here. First impressions are fast and brutal. What you wear, how you carry yourself, even your grooming. It all sends signals. People have to make a determination if you're serious. Because if you're not serious about the way you look, the way you speak, the way you text, the way you show up, why would they think you're serious about doing their job? A clean look shows you give a damn. It shows detail, discipline, and effort. Think about this. If somebody can't trust you with their own appearance, why would they trust you with anything? So it's not about suits. I'm not talking about wearing suits and ties, guys. Just talking about wearing some branding, have the clothes crisp, maybe a collared shirt. Doesn't have to be. You just got to look. You can't really, it's not black and white. They got to look like it. Crisp shoes, nice sneakers even. It's not rocket science. I had a guy come and give me a sales presentation. I didn't want it, but I did it anyways. Come on. I'm going to have you waste my time because I like giving people chances. And he burped the whole time. I'm sorry. Trying to give me the sales pitch, burping. Just had lunch. Well, I didn't. You know why I didn't? Because I had to meet with you. So I didn't sit in my car and shove a sub sandwich in my mouth. Looking sharp opens the door. That's what keeps you in the room. Be early, be prepared. Do what you say you're going to do every single time. Being the most talented person in the room isn't enough anymore. You have to be reliable. They don't remember what you say, they remember what you deliver or how you delivered it. That's the truth. Kind of goes back to the adage, people forget what you said, but never how you made them feel. Clean shoes, firm handshake, said clean shoes, firm handshake, eye contact. That's big, right? It shows trust. Shows they mean what they're saying. That's what I get out of it. Does it matter to you? I don't care. Matters to most people. Sending that follow-up email. Things like, I don't know, but I'll find out. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You're on it. I just can't stand the excuses anymore, and we hear a lot of them. You don't have to be a pro in your industry to succeed at a high level. And, people these days, too, they think they have to be a freaking expert at everything. We had somebody that worked for us. And remember, I have been editing videos since I was probably 17. So 30 years. VHS editing, putting words on a screen, wasn't easy. But I had somebody do a video project, and I just said, here, do this, make it look like that, and then show it to me, and let's sit down and look at it. We'll work on it together. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. So the first thing I said, well, okay, this transition you put in there kind of overlapped the text then. Oh, that's because, I this and that. No, okay, great. Yeah, could you not do that, though? Because that didn't look very good, right? And then the color doesn't match this after this segment. Oh, but because of that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then it was right? What do I do? What do I do with you people? Do I got to argue with you? I didn't expect you to be an expert. I just expect you to take some constructive criticism. Is that too much to ask? Tiny details, the ripple effect. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing that you care enough to handle the basics like a pro. Professionalism is a habit. It's not built in one day. It's built daily. But it is a look. It's a lifestyle. It's about having respect for yourself and taking ownership. Being dependable isn't extra. It's not a bonus. It's expected. Audit yourself. What are you lacking? Look in the mirror and figure it out. You might scurry around it. You might justify why that's not the case. This guy on your shoulder's talking to you saying, you make a lot of excuses and you're always late. This guy goes, that's fine. No, you're not. You had caught in traffic. It's just fine. And you're listening to that one. So do you look like you mean business? Mean it. Do you follow through like your word matters? Because at the end, your image gets attention. People are taking snapshots. That first impression, and they're not going to tell you. Buyers are not going to tell you the truth. Man, I really, I thought the proposal was good, but I just didn't like you. I didn't like how you acted. I didn't like how many excuses you gave me. I didn't like the fact that you burped the whole entire presentation. And you cut me off. You interrupted me. And your shirt was half untucked. Nobody's going to tell you this. I'm here to tell you that, though. So it doesn't happen. The Intensity Podcast is designed for your success in mind. That's why we're in the top 18% in the world. This podcast. So I mean it. I care about you. And it matters. Your behavior and your behaviors earns trust. Trust is where people make the decisions. What was that? The Wolf of Wall Street. said to be a top performer, you have to have these three things. You have to be perceived this way. Let me rephrase that. You have to be perceived as you're sharp as a tack. Sharp as a tack. 2 is you have to be an expert in your field. You have to be perceived as an expert in your field. Sharp as a tack, expert in your field, and you have to be energetic as hell. Those 3 things you need to have happen. Behaviors earn trust. Trust earns deals. Fair enough? All right, I don't want to hit that all night. All right, we want to have a little fun. We're doing the solo. We had Lorenzo here from Boogie and Yo-Yos last week. That was great. Talking about being killers. So I think this fits. I'm going to play a little game show here. 10 most deadly species annually. Deaths to humans annually. Okay? Any species, what are they? Think about it a little bit. You get 10 picks. You're gonna think sharks. I'm gonna say, Close enough. All right, you ready? 10. Here's the 10th spot here, ranked. Crocodiles. They're responsible for about 1,000 deaths, primarily through attacks. No shit. How do you think they're killing people? They're accidentally falling out of trees on them? Number 9, hippopotamus. The hippo, the hungry hippo, I know they're mean. I heard they're mean. They're fast and mean. And they don't even eat people. But they kill people. Estimated to cause 500 deaths annually through attacks. Wait, how are they ranked higher than crocodiles? I don't know what the hell's going on there. Tapeworms. See, these aren't in order. They're pretty much in order. Tapeworms are responsible for 2,000 deaths annually through infection. It's a boring one, isn't it? Tsetse flies. Only in Africa. Desolate places, remote spots in Africa. Responsible for 2,300 deaths annually by spreading sleeping sickness. I'll have to look that up. Scorpions. Now we're talking 3,500 deaths due to venomous stings. And we are headed to do the rim-to-rim hike in the Grand Canyon. 1 day, rim-to-rim. People get it done in about 12 hours. It's about the fastest we've seen. Anywhere from 12 to 16 hours of walking, hiking. That's a long time. You don't know you're going to be able to do it. That's why we're doing it. That's why we're taking the challenge. If we knew we could do it, it wouldn't be a challenge, right? So we got that coming up, next week? I'll be sure to let you know how that goes. Assassin bugs. 7,000 deaths annually by spreading the Chagas disease. It's a lot of people. Dogs, 13,000. Snakes, 75,000. Now we're getting into the big numbers here. And you know why snakes? Venomous bites. Number 2. Got a drum roll on here? No. Number 2 is a human. Human beings kill more other humans than almost anything in the world. 540,000 deaths annually due to violence, accidents, and conflicts. Number 1, what is it? What is the number 1 most deadly species in the world? It is the mosquito. 780,000 deaths annually, primarily giving out malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, spreading diseases. Dirty bastards. So get out there, look yourself in the mirror, and be a professional. Let's start doing what we're telling people we're going to do. If you tell somebody you want to call them, you're going to call them next week, call them next week. If you're going to give them a quote tomorrow, give them a quote tomorrow. All right, let's do better. Let's be better. This is the Intensity Podcast. Rate it, share it, review it. That helps too. All right, what do we got next? We got to sing. I don't have anything in mind. Okay, whistle. All right, how's this going to sound? I don't know for sure. Can't do it right in the mic. Little patience. Patience, GNR, what do you think? Let me know what you think of this. I don't know. Oh, I died off at the end. Son of a bitch. Anyways, guys, thank you. You've been great. Follow me on social media. Also, hit my website, hanshartleben.com. And we will see you next time.